Good morning, students. Let's start with the circulatory system in humans. The circulatory system in human consists of three main components. And what are these three main components? The first one is the blood. The second one are the blood vessels, and the third is the heart. So we'll study about all these three components one by one. The first one is blood and its component. Now, blood is a type of tissue which is fluid in nature. Blood is fluid in nature and it flows through tubes which are called as blood vessels. Blood is made up of tiny cells, and there are millions of tiny cells which float in a watery liquid called as plasma. So plasma is the watery liquid, and it is because of the plasma that the blood is liquid in nature. So in the blood we find three types of cells in the human blood. And what are the three types of cells in the human blood? The first one are the red blood cells, which are also called as RBC, the white blood cell WBC, and the platelets. RBC or the red blood cells are very small and they are biconcave disc. What do you mean by biconcave disc? Like this, as you can see, like a semicircle. They are biconcave. Clear? And each of these cells contain a red color pigment called as the hemoglobin. And hemoglobin is responsible to carry oxygen to each and every part of the body or each and every cell. And it is because of the hemoglobin that the blood appears red in color. So children, usually this question is asked in the exam. Why is blood red in color? So the blood is red in color due to the presence of hemoglobin. Clear? Then the second kind of cells are the white blood cells, the WBC. The WBC are larger than the RBC and they are irregular in shape. If you remember, RBC was biconcave and these are irregular. The white blood cells, they are very, very important. Why? Because they protect our body from various kinds of diseases. White blood cells, they are also called as the soldiers of the body, because they defend our body from various kinds of diseases. They protect the body from various kinds of diseases. So they are very important for our immunity system. These white blood cells, they do not allow any foreign particles to enter into our body. And they will either ingest the foreign materials like bacteria or virus, anything. If it enters the body, they will ingest it. Okay, and then they also produce the antibodies. The WBC produces the antibodies. What are antibodies? Antibodies are special type of proteins. Antibodies are the special proteins that protects our body from infection. So who makes the antibodies? It is the white blood cells which makes the antibodies. The third kind of cells are the platelets. Platelets are very, very important. Why? Because it helps in the clotting of the blood. See children, you all must have got hurt sometime or the other. If you get a wound or a cut while playing or while handling any sharp objects like the knife, you must have noticed that the blood comes out. And after some time, the blood stops automatically. Why is the blood stopped automatically? It because the blood starts clotting after some time. So this blood clot is because of the presence of platelets. So I hope children that the three cells are clear to all of you. The RBC, which is the red blood cell, the WBC, that is the white blood cell, and the platelets. The second part of the circulatory system are the blood vessels. Blood vessels are again a network of tubes which transports blood. These blood vessels are of three types: arteries, veins, and capillaries. What are arteries? Arteries carry oxygenated blood from the heart to different parts of the body. Okay? Arteries carry oxygenated blood. What do you mean by oxygenated blood? Oxygenated blood means the blood which is rich in oxygen. Then the second are the veins. They carry deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body to the heart. So what do you mean by deoxygenated blood? Deoxygenated blood means the blood which is rich in carbon dioxide. And capillaries, they connect the arteries and the veins, as you can see here in the figure. These are the blood vessels, the arteries, the veins and the capillaries. Now arteries have got very thick elastic walls. Why? Because it carries blood at a very high pressure. Arteries have got thick elastic walls, whereas veins have thin and they are non-elastic walls. Clear? Then arteries carry blood from the heart to all parts, and vein carries deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body to the heart. Arteries are very deep inside our body. We cannot see them. But veins are closer to the skin. Children, the ones which you see now, see the blue colored in your wrists, the blue colored, these are all the veins. Okay, here also you can see the blue colored, these are all the veins. So the veins are placed closer to our skin. And then in the arteries there are no walls, and in the veins there are walls. So children, please go through this video and be clear till here. That is, you have to go through the blood, and the second part are the blood vessels. The rest will continue in the next video. Thank you.